Hey tubers, how about a solar video to change things up a little bit? When I built this garage, one of the things I did do right is the sun rises about over there and sets about over there in the winter. So you could see it's almost noon that I get a lot of sun on the back facing of the garage. Which means when I work up here, I want the doors open because I really kind of enjoy the sun, but that makes it cold. So right now, you guys could see, for this thermometer on this cabinet, it's about 45 degrees Fahrenheit. And what I did is, I built, I'm going to call them solar doors for the garage. And if you take a look at this one, and I think you guys could read it here, I don't know, could you guys read that? There you go, 75 degrees in the sun. So I like this for two reasons. First of all, it lets a heck of a lot of light in. Secondly, I can look out. I can see what's going on outside, right? I'm not like stuck in my own little cage here. Just even with this closed up and the garage lights on, it's still pretty bright in here. I have to finish these up, but when it came to making the video, I kind of wanted to make the video when the sun was shining in to show you the difference it makes about warming it up. The way it works is these are on hinges, so they open up. I've just finished them, so there is some tuning. This plastic is it's tarp, and I just want to cover up my address a little bit. I have some tuber friends who say they find folks in their driveways once the world knows their addresses. So I picked up it's a 10 by 16, and this was eBay. It is $162. Call it delivered, right? Free handling. Came from this person. He's obviously got an eBay business, so you guys could look for him. It's considered vinyl. They call it a 24 mil vinyl awning. So I have quite a bit left over. I have more than half left over, so I can build a second one. I can put another one where this door is. I mean, I could put them there and there, but there's no sun there in the summer and there's no sun there in the winter. So why do that? Few construction details. I used spruce to make it. The good thing about spruce is it's fairly light. The bad thing about spruce is it should be called snake wood, because it as it kind of dries up, it likes to move. It likes to move around a bit. You can see on the bottom, on the inside, I kind of put a kick plate in that plywood. The plywood does two things. It helps keep it from rocking, and it also helps keep my feet off of it, so I'm not stepping down on the door frame and knocking it out of alignment. and it keeps things from bumping into it. I wanted to obviously kind of, when it came to stability, put the bracketing and all that low, because I obviously didn't want to block the sun from the top. You could see there's 45s on all the corners. I'm not quite sure what happened with that one, that one came in short. Yeah, that guy right there came in short, but it works. So they are fairly tight fitting into the doorway, and as time, this was even more wrinkled than it is now. It seems that as the sun is hitting it, I think you guys could see that it's wrinkled. Seems that as the sun is hitting it, it's becoming less wrinkled. This one I did first, and I wasn't quite as good at pulling it taut. I got better at stretching the vinyl for this guy, but even just being out in the sun, it seems to be relaxing, and some of the wrinkles are coming out of it. For doing this kind of stuff, obviously if it were warmer than 40 degrees, it would be easier. I have some finishing to do. I obviously have to set these up to lock properly, because it will not be good for them to, you know, go whirling back and forth and banging into things. That'll be the quickest way to wreck them. I also need to put handles on them and all. I have to say I'm very pleased how warm it is on this side of the wall. I mean, it's really nice. You get the sun, but you don't get the breeze. So you're this garage also, it's got that reflective. I put the reflective ceiling on, so any heat energy that does get in here kind of reflects down and stays in here. Are there leaks? Oh yeah, there's plenty of leaks around the doors and so forth. But I mean, as I touch these tires and this wood, these are all warm. This is warm here, so I think that'll make a big difference. From a security point of view, obviously anybody who wants in, that might not slow them down much more than a few seconds, but the door is there. I'll just, you know, close up the door when I'm leaving. In the summer, I'm going to take them off, right? I set them up. I basically put a wood frame completely around the garage, and I'll just unscrew the hinges and get these out of the way. Maybe even replace them with screens. Make a version with screens. So there we are. So anyone who has a, that way is south, so anyone who has a south-facing garage, something to consider. I mean, the 2x4s, you're looking at $3 each, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, you know, with the stuff around the edges. Call it 10 2x4s. That, once again, they were the spruce, so they're pretty cheap, less than $4. Call them $4 to do the math. So you're looking at $40 there. A bunch of screws, a little scrap plywood, and the plastic. So for $250, one could set themselves up an easier way to work in the winter. Let me see. Would I do anything differently other than working with this stuff, this vinyl, when it was warmer? No, I don't think I really did anything too wrong. I mean, you could see the spruce. Once again, it might as well be called snakewood. it likes to move. It likes to move around. I do have a stop here on top, and until I get things completely done, as a matter of fact, I might just like when I close these, I can just kind of put a screw into them, and even here to make sure it doesn't move around too much, I can put a couple of screws into the walls and all. The idea is to get the sunlight in, but if I want to take bikes in and out, I could just open the doors and do that. Each one is 41 inches, so I just have to open up one door for a three-wheeler. For the bigger stuff like this, you have to open up both doors to get them in and out. The 400 is pretty wide in the back. So, folks, let me know what you all think. Remember to have a great day and enjoy all your days. Bye now.